Hi, Dr. Dawn AcuDoc. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you 6 acupressure points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, for anxiety and ways to help treat anxiety. And before we get into that though, I'm going to have you listen to my disclaimer. Okay. So now that all of that has been said, let's talk a little bit about anxiety. So I always say I speak 2 different languages. If you've watched any of my videos or if you're a current patient of mine, you hear me say this a lot. It's because as an acupuncturist here in the 21st century, I do my best to speak 2 different languages. One, which is the Eastern perspective that has been around for thousands of years. Chinese medicine and East Asian medicine can date back all the way to 5,000 years is when they first started finding different acupressure points and charts, which is amazing to think about. And we live in the 21st century, which means that our medicine, especially here in the United States, a lot of it is based upon, or hopefully most of it is based upon what we call evidence-based medicine. So there has been a lot of research about how acupuncture, acupressure, and different types of herbal medicines affect the body. So the way that acupuncture and acupressure points work on the body are a couple of different mechanisms specifically for anxiety. One of them, it has been shown to regulate the endocrine system. The endocrine system is in charge of our different hormones within our bodies and things like serotonin, which helps to affect our moods in our bodies. Acupuncture has been able to regulate, which is pretty cool. Another thing that acupuncture and acupressure have been shown to do is to help bring back the nervous system back to a state of balance, or what we call homeostasis. So it moves the body from the sympathetic, which is where we get into when we're really stressed, anxious, that fight or flight, if you've ever heard that term before, and it moves us to the parasympathetic, which is what we call the rest and digest aspect of our nervous system. And this is really important for dealing with stress, but it's also very important for overall health. This is the point where we're able to conceive, we're able to have healthy cycles, we're able to have healthy digestion, and we're able to feel calm and collected. So it's a very important aspect of the body, and acupuncture helps to bring us back to that spot, which is amazing. So the way that the body works is that we have channels along our bodies. We have 12 main, what we call meridians, that run throughout the body. And within those meridians, there are different acupressure points. So when we stimulate different points on the bodies, it stimulates that whole meridian, that whole channel. And then that whole channel has what we call divergent channels, right? Not unlike that movie Divergency, but it has divergent channels. And these channels go into different aspects of the body and stimulate different organ systems and other channels. So everything is very interconnected. The most simplistic way to think about it is that channels are like rivers, and the rivers sometimes get blocked. And they get blocked due to several different things. Sometimes lifestyle, staying up late, not eating the best food, drinking alcohol, cigarettes, being in, an unhealthy situation, all of that can block the channel. Sometimes we can have physical things happen, so a car accident or a sports injury, and that can help block the channel. And then we also have mental and emotional things that can also affect these channels. So the way that we help bring the body back into a state of homeostasis or balance is by regulating these different acupressure channels. And so different acupressure points can affect the body in different ways. So I'm going to teach you 6 acupressure points today that help for stress and anxiety. So let's get to it. So the first point that I'll be teaching you is called Heart 7. This particular point is on the hand, and if you've seen any of my TikTok videos before, you've seen that this is a point that I use a lot. So the interesting thing about Chinese medicine and East Asian medicine is that one point does not equal one thing. Different acupressure points can be good for multiple different issues in the body. So this particular point is very effective for anxiety. It is also a good point for sleep. And in Chinese medicine and East Asian medicine, anxiety and sleep have an intimate connection. And if you think about it, when you feel very anxious, you have a harder time sleeping most likely. So this can be a very effective point for you. So to find this point, what you're going to do is you're going to find your pinky and you're going to draw a line all the way down. Now there's two different ways to access this point. Right at the wrist crease, and you can massage this point on this side, or you can flip your hand over. There's a tendon right here, and you just fall onto the other side of the tendon and massage there. So especially when we're dealing with anxiety points, what I like for you to think of while you're stimulating these different acupressure points is to think of this as a little meditation, right? A mindful practice. So while you're massaging heart 7, what I want you to do is to also focus on your breath. Taking a deep breath into your belly and breathing out slowly. And again, taking another deep breath in and breathing out. One last time, taking a deep breath in and taking a deep breath out. So most of the points that I'm going to be teaching you today are what we call bilateral. So they are on both sides of the body. So we're going to switch hands. So again, we're going to go on this hand. We're going to find the pinky, go all the way down to the wrist crease. And you can either access this point again on this side of the tendon or scooching over into this side of the tendon. We're going to do the same thing. I want you to take a deep breath, breathe in, and breathe out. Take a deep breath in, and breathe out. Take a deep breath in, and breathe out. Good. So for each of these sides, I want you to take 3 intentional deep breaths while you are massaging these different acupressure points. So very good. So the next acupressure point that we're going to be talking about is Pericardium 6. This one is also on the wrist. So what we're going to do is you're going to find the wrist crease. It's going to be on the soft side of the skin. And it's going to be 3 fingers down in between the 2 tendons. So right here. So again, if you've seen any of the videos before, this is also an excellent point for sleep and a wonderful point for nausea. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath and massage this point, or you can just hold it. But we're going to do it with intention. So I want you to take a deep breath, breathe in, and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. Good. We're gonna switch sides. Again, same thing on this hand. So 3 fingers down from the wrist crease is where this point is, and you're gonna take a deep breath. And breathe out. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, and breathing out. Very good. So the next point I'm going to be teaching you is on the hand. This point is called heartbeat. And the way that you find this is you make a loose fist, and it's where your pinky lies. You know, leave it up. You kind of just massage around until you find a slightly achy spot. This particular point is very good for what we call in Chinese medicine, East Asian medicine, dealing with heart heat. Now again, this is not a Western medicine diagnosis, this is an East Asian medicine diagnosis, but this is very effective for treating anxiety. So what I want you to do for this point, you can again just massage it or you can hold the point, and we're gonna take 3 intentional breaths. So I want you to take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out, and a deep breath in, and a deep breath out, and a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. We're going to switch sides. So again, making a loose fist. This point is going to be right where the pinky lies. You're going to massage around for it until you find the tender spot. And then once you have the tender spot, just hold it. Taking a deep breath, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, and breathing out. Good. So the next point that we're going to be talking about is yin tong. Yin tong is right here in the middle of the forehead. So to find this point, I'm going to go to the base of the eyebrows and right at the bridge of the nose. And it's going to be right smack in the middle, right there. So this point is a very good point for calming the mind. It's also a wonderful point for dealing with anxiety and sleep issues as well. So this particular point, what I like to do is to massage up on this particular point. If you've seen, again, any of my videos, this is a great point that you can do on small children to help them calm their minds down and fall asleep as well. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your thumbs, or you can take your 4 fingers, but for this one, we're gonna do your thumbs. You're gonna just massage up. You wanna use gentle pressure on this. And what I want you to do is we're gonna do 9 breaths while you're massaging up. So you're gonna breathe in, breathe out, 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 2 more, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. Good. I hope that was 9 breaths. I wasn't actually counting. I was feeling relaxed. So what I'm going to be doing now is we're going to be doing the last 2 points. The last 2 points are on the feet. These are the last 2 points that we're going to be covering today, and we can massage them both together. So the first point is liver 3. The way you find it is you find the big toe, the second toe, and you go all the way up until you find a tender spot in between the web of the foot. The next point is at liver 2, which is right down here at the web. Both of these points are very good for dealing with stress and anxiety. So what you're going to do is you're actually going to massage down and out. Now this particular point can be very tender, and that's okay. So if they are very tender for you, use gentle pressure. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath, breathe in, and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. We're going to switch. We're going to do the same thing on this side. Again, big toe, second toe in the web. That's where liver 3 is. And liver 2 is right below. So what you're going to do is you're going to massage down. Again, taking deep breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Very good. So those are the 6 acupressure points that I like to use in my own personal clinic to deal with anxiety. So if you have enjoyed this video, if you found it useful, I ask you to please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. I will be continuing to do videos, and if you have any comments, I'm happy to answer them. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. Peace, love, and chi to you all.